Have you been looking for an easy, beginner-friendly bread recipe? Then this video might just be for you. Hello everyone, welcome to Roots and Rhyme. Today we're going to be making a simple, no-knead bread recipe. This recipe has an overnight rise, so we're going to start it the night before we want to bake it. You will only need one bowl, something to stir with. I'm using a Danish dough whisk, a kitchen towel, a Dutch oven to bake it in, parchment paper, and 4 simple ingredients. We will be starting, of course, with flour. Add 3 cups of flour to the bowl, 2 teaspoons of salt, half of a teaspoon of yeast, and 1.5 cups of warm, not hot water. Then you are going to mix it until there are no clumps and everything is combined. This recipe will be quite sticky. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. We are not going to form it into a ball or anything like that. It is going to be a shaggy dough, which is what this is right here. Very sticky. And then we're going to cover it for 12 to 18 hours. It is very low maintenance, so whenever you can get to it, it will be ready for you. It has been a little over 12 hours for me, and this is what the dough is looking like. It will still be very sticky. That's perfectly fine. We are going to put some flour on the counter, and I like to put a little bit to the side as well to use. And then you're going to put it right onto the flour and start shaping it. I also like to get some of the residue out of the bottom because we are going to use the bowl again for the second rise. We don't want it to be too sticky. And then I'm just sprinkling a little bit of flour on top and going to fold the dough in on itself 4 times to start creating a ball. Flip it over. And then what we'll do next is start forming the ball. What you're going to do is roll your hand around the dough and start creating some surface tension. And we're going to add a little bit of flour as needed. I have a sticky spot on my dough, so I'm just going to put a little bit of flour on it to make life easier for myself. This dough is so easy, and it is so hard to mess it up because even if it doesn't look perfect or you work it a little too much or not enough, it will still turn out delicious. And then I am going to sprinkle some flour on my bowl to make sure that my parchment paper doesn't stick. And then we will put the parchment paper into the bowl and put a little bit more flour at the bottom of that. So here is my dough after rising for 30 minutes. I'm going to set that to the side. Clean up my space a little bit because we are going to be taking the Dutch oven out of the oven and it is going to be very hot. And then how we are going to transfer the dough in is we are going to pick it up by the parchment paper and put the parchment paper and the dough into the Dutch oven. And it is okay if the parchment paper goes over the Dutch oven top a little bit, but you don't want it to go over too much. And then we are going to score the top of the bread. You can use a steak knife like I am. You probably want to use a sharper knife than I am because mine was not cutting it very well. But if you have a sharp knife or anything to score, you just have to make sure that you're getting through the top layer, and you can either do one line like I am, or you can do a cross on the top, just as long as you score it. And once we score it, we are going to put the lid back on and make sure you are using a pot holder because the lid is very hot. And we are going to bake this for 30 minutes with the lid on, 10 minutes with the lid off. And here is the finished bread. It should be a beautiful golden brown. And we are going to pick it up by the parchment paper. Make sure that you're picking up a little bit deep on the parchment paper so it doesn't rip. And we are going to let it cool for 1 hour. And after about an hour, you can cut into it. You can use it for sandwiches or to enjoy as a side to a meal. It is very versatile and it is very delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know how your bread turns out, or if you have any questions. Also, in the comments, put any recipes that you would like to see from me in the future. I hope you have a great day and enjoy your bread.